Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Sunday the 9th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning, fairly decent time frame. Dogs were rattling around a little bit, so got up and got them out. Didn't get the greatest night of sleep. Ended up with a basically a test run for one of the dogs I'm watching that I don't know. It set up originally supposed to be a 1-day booking, and then turned out it's an 11-day booking, so I requested at least a single overnight. And the dog's pretty good. He wants to be touching you at night, which isn't that big a deal, except I already have one dog here that she wants to be touching you at night. So you add the two of them together, wedged into there, and it made for just less comfortable night's sleep than I prefer. So we had two dogs trying to take the whole bed up, and they're both small, medium dogs. It's kind of sucks because you're in that whole process of just not getting the most restful sleep in the world. So, but yeah, there was that whole fun experience of it. But I got up, got the dogs out. Everybody's getting along real good, so it's working out real well for me. So a little bit where Suki is definitely in that whole thing where she gets a little bit just overwhelmed, I think, with stuff. And because of getting overwhelmed with things, I gotta kind of keep an eye on her because she kind of overreact from it, which at that point I'm afraid she will act out with our dogs. And the biggest thing with her is she's got massive food aggression, like really bad. So I definitely have to keep her away from anything that's related to food. So but yeah, got that taken care of. Got them out. Wife got up once she was up moving around, went ahead and got them separated out so I could feed the dogs, get that all taken care of, which worked out fine. Got a few things done around the house, just kind of chilling out for the morning. Mostly outside playing with the dogs and doing that whole thing. Got a little bit of yard work done, nothing too major. Was trying to find a way to get my mother's stuff back to Iowa since she chose to move back up there, and trying to find moving companies. I forgot if it's renting a truck's better, like a U-Haul or what it is, and I don't know how much stuff there is, but we got to figure out how much we're taking. And it sounds like as of right now, I think what's happening is we're going to basically ship up either to UPS or just pay the airline freight to check a bag, to check a couple bags, and send her stuff up that way. I got her which one's cheaper to send up all of her clothes and whatnot. And then when I go up to Iowa this fall or summer or whenever I go up there, sometime mid-September, I can basically, I got a cow I ordered that I'm having butchered up. So it goes September 11th, it goes into the slaughterhouse to get butchered up, which it has to hang for 2 weeks before they even start that. So I'm figuring end of September is when it'll be ready. So yeah, I got to get that done. So my plan is to, whatever I am taking, I'll take my truck, and my damn Suburban will be done, which who knows if that'll happen or not, because it's been going on 2 weeks now. They haven't touched the damn thing. So I'm gonna go pick it back up from them, because if you told me you need the truck for 2 days, it'll be done. Worst case scenario, I said 2 days. 1 day, 2 days most. You need to have it for 2 weeks, you haven't even touched the damn thing. I'm in the same situation I had before with the last shop, where it's gonna have heavy held hostage forever. So I think my plan is tomorrow, swing by there and just, yeah, and I gotta go borrow a trailer again or rent a trailer or do whatever, figure that whole thing out and get that wrapped up so I can, yeah, it's just, people suck, man. I don't know. I called about it and they're like, oh yeah, we had people that were gone and we had this and that and we had blah blah. I'm like, okay, then why not tell me? Why not you be the one to reach out to me and say, hey, I am not gonna be able to get to this time frame? That would be simple, as opposed to not saying shit and me be the one to keep contacting you. So yeah, I lose faith in people quickly when they just have no common courtesy and no ability to do their damn job. So hopefully if I can get that, either get my shop built, do the damn brakes myself, whatever, I'll just take the Suburban back, take all my seats out, carry all our stuff up there, and then either buy or rent a trailer in Iowa to stick a deep freeze in. Actually, a deep freeze might fit in the back of my Suburban. I'm not sure that clamshell, if we can get it in there with the semi or the tractor, because we got to load it. So it'll be a loaded deep freeze full of like a full-size cow, so it's not gonna be light. So I gotta be able to pick that up with a forklift and slide it in the back of the truck, and then we gotta be able to bolt it down safely in case I get in a wreck, I don't die. So that's where I think the trailer would make more sense. But either way, we'll get it figured out, and hopefully I'll be able to get it. If I put it on a trailer, which I like the idea much better, then I will be able to run the generator and have to worry about which, even if I put it inside with me, I can always run the generator just like on a little cargo rack off the back of my Suburban. So that would be my ideal dream of that, is driving the Suburban up there and back, which I think would be cool as hell, just say I did that. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know if I trust my truck, but part of me thinks my truck, aside from being out of alignment, will run pretty fine, so I just take the truck. And then I keep hoping my wife will pick out a new vehicle, and she'll either buy a new Jeep or Bronco or whatever she wants to buy, and then we'll have the trailer hitch on it. I can take it. So who knows? Because even if not, I could take the Focus. If she buys something else, it's got a trailer hitch on the back of it, and I could tow it up there and bring home the freezer that way as well. So it's all just a crapshoot to see what's going to happen, when and where and how and all that fun stuff. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at the moment. So I went ahead and had a few people call me. One guy's like, he's called me way too many times, and we had an appointment. I said, hey, got the information, and then reach out to me like a week. I'll know the answer if I need to use your service or not. And he has been unable to understand that, and has already called me 4 times. Once claimed it was, or twice claimed it was an accident. So other times asked me stupid things like, do you need a car transported also and stuff? Like, no, told you everything I needed. I don't need this shit. So when he calls in the next week, I'm gonna be like, no, I really, dude, I don't need your service. Partly because you kept bugging the shit out of me, kept calling me about dumb questions that just doesn't need to be answered. So you keep trying to figure out ways of tacking on other things for me to buy from you, and also think I'm gonna feel like obligated to get this, and it's not for a long time. So not a big deal. So I'm just gonna do it myself. It was a lot of money anyway, so it'd definitely be cheaper to do it myself, but I run the risk of whatever I'm driving not making it. So, but the other thing that's me fearful of is if for some reason I've heard horror stories of moving companies holding people's stuff hostage and not getting stuff back. But that's all. At that point, it kind of falls down to her idea, or her problem, not mine, but it is mine. Mostly because she's telling me to find the stuff, the move or whatever, figure out how to get it done, which I'm like, I didn't ask to move. Like, okay, like this is, you pick them, that way they suck. You're responsible for your own shit, not me. But do what I gotta do. Try doing the best I can to try and get it there. And that's where it falls back on myself, where, same with my Suburban, I got what is supposedly a professional shop that everybody's like, oh yeah, wonderful professional shop, blah, blah, blah. And then don't touch my shit for 2 weeks. And I'm like, I could hire a mover and pack all our shit up and they hold it hostage, or just steal our shit completely and throw it away. Who the fuck knows? So they don't have to actually spend the time to move it. And then, but that's my fault because I picked the wrong mover at that point. So sometimes it's easier to just do my damn self and say, hold it. So yeah, that's where we're at. So yay, fun. So went ahead from there, just hanging out with the dogs, answering phone calls and yada yada. Went ahead, had one of the dogs going back home. We had it scheduled for pickup for the time frame. I reached back out and said, hey, let me know when you're heading over and stuff with an ETA so I can put their dogs up and that. And they're like, yep, absolutely, we'll do. And she then says, I'm about to leave the house in 5 minutes. And I responded back, that doesn't tell me your ETA. I don't know where you live. So as soon as you know, tell me your ETA. And then an hour and a half goes by, which, by the way, says she lives like in Port Orange, which could be 25 to 45 minutes away. Hour and a half goes by, and she basically sends me a text, I'm here. I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, I'm in that world of like, that's my biggest problem with them is her, not the dog. The dog's good. She's a pain in the ass. So I'm trying to figure out how to go about it. I gave her a bit of a lecture of, hey, I drop people because the owners suck way more often than I do the dogs suck, because I can deal with the dogs and whatnot. But and it's one of those things, we got a long stay coming up. It's a lot of money, and I like money. So went ahead and we got the longer stay booked. And my theory is, in the worst case scenario, I only have to deal with her being late twice, like I did this one. But instead of making a few dollars, I'll make a few hundreds of dollars. So it'll be worth it at that point. So yeah, and then after that trip, if she can't do better in that one, then I will tell her she's no longer welcome to use my services, since she cannot understand the concept of punctuality. So they went home, went ahead and went my run in. We gotta love dogs, just when we walk by. And so many owners are perfectly fine with it. They're like, oh yeah, that'll keep people from breaking into my house. Like, there's just so much anxiety on that dog. I feel so bad for the dog. But yeah, so went ahead, hung out there, went and said I could go and run in, went and get my run done, got back from my run, got myself a shower, and decided I wanted to eat dinner early because I was hungry. And I got hungry, weirdly. You just don't get hungry very often, but I was hungry. So Mom was making spaghetti, so she went ahead and made spaghetti early. So we got that done. It turned out extra watery, and she had another new spaghetti sauce that they found. I'm sure some $1 cheaper shit at Aldi. I don't know what it is, but it wasn't. It was just lacking. It was just lacking. So had that, and hopefully it'll be better tomorrow, and it'll all be good, so we can take care of that. So, but yeah, that's pretty much from there. I'll watch another episode, another half episode of Godless. So instead of watching another half episode of Godless, we started watching a movie called Hitman, which we started watching. I was waiting for dinner to get done, and it's like the #1 rated show on Netflix, whatever. And it was crappy at best. Like it was shit. Like I was just not impressed to the point that like I had to get up and do stuff, the dogs and thing, whatnot, getting them all fed and that. And I was like, yeah, just keep watching it. I don't even give a damn about it at all. Like it really was not good. So, but apparently Netflix, they celebrated its #1 show. Everybody else was like, oh, #1 movie. We all better watch it too. And then everybody just watched a shitty movie. So it is what it is. But yeah, that was sucked. So I ended up back outside with the dog, chilling out there, have myself a beautiful evening with a nice cigar, and wrapped it up, called it a day. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.